When I moved to Germany, I had no idea about the German sauna lifestyle. So much that after 6 months of dating Yvonne, we were here, actually in her home, visiting her parents, and they asked me, do you want to come to the sauna with us? All I knew was that Germans go to the sauna naked. And I was like, can we talk about this a little bit? It's been 8 years since that moment, and I have learned so much about the German sauna lifestyle, which we share in this video. So stick around if you want to know more. Hey, I'm Jen, and I'm from Guatemala.
And I'm Yvonne, and I'm German.
And together, we're from simplegermany.com, where we help expats settle into life in Germany more smoothly. So we'll break this video into 3 parts.
Yes.
First of all is what do you need to know about the German sauna, the German sauna etiquette.
Absolutely.
And who do you go to the sauna with and where?
Exactly.
Yeah. So let's start with the first one. So what do we mean by German sauna?
So I would say when I talk about the sauna with my parents, friends, we usually refer to a sauna like this, what you see in the background, which is a 90-degree Finnish sauna. I mean, it can also be 70 or 80 degree, but like a hot, sweaty sauna. It's not like a steam bath or like a bio sauna. It has like 50 degrees. It's like the real sweaty thing.
The real sweaty thing.
Yeah.
Another thing that you should know is that if you're ever going to go to the sauna, recommendation, not everyone does this, but it's a recommendation, you should bring 1 to 2 towels.
Yes, and they should be big. I mean, so much so, right? Are we going to talk about this right now?
Yes, we're going to talk about this right now.
So sauna in Germany is a thing. I mean, that's why we're doing this video. Jen had her really awkward experience and plenty moving forward from there. And sauna is a thing, so much so that for our wedding, we actually, as a wedding gift, got stitched, our name stitched in a sauna towel. In a sauna towel, to really make sure that it is. And this is like huge, it's big. Oh my God, are we gonna open this up?
Well,
so the point is, they need to be big. They need to be really big because you need to be able to lay on them fully with your entire body.
Which leads a perfect way into the etiquette.
Yes.
So first thing is that your skin, by German standards, shouldn't touch the wood of the sauna.
Exactly.
Generally, right?
For several reasons.
Okay, why?
So it's hygienic, right? So you're sweating and your skin touches the wood. The wood is a very, it's a natural product. So obviously it absorbs your sweat. And then the next person comes and sits on your absorbed sweat. That's not very nice.
That's not nice at all.
Exactly. So that is why you should really, even when we're sitting like here, because sometimes you cannot lay because it's full, right? And you're just sitting, the towel should be big enough for you if you want to lean back, that your back is also, there's towel between, and your feet that touch the ground, there is towel underneath your feet, which means you need a full human-sized towel.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And is it true that Germans go to the sauna naked?
Absolutely, yes. Hell yes.
So much. So first of all, you obviously don't take your glasses to the sauna. That's why I don't have my glasses, if you haven't noticed.
And I got my sauna hair.
Yeah, there you go. And if you wear glasses, this is perfect because you don't have a lot of, I'm not half blind, but I can see blurry things, right? So I don't have the big impact of seeing a lot of naked Germans in the sauna. However, I would say even though so you can obviously wrap the towel around you because you don't want others to see your body, which is totally fine.
Yes.
However, don't think that because you do this, other Germans do the same. You are most likely going to encounter people completely naked.
Butt naked, yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And that's completely normal. So not having glasses for me was actually my first thing that I did to practice going to the German saunas because, like I said, I see blurry things, so I couldn't really see a lot of naked things. I'm Latina, so I have to. We're not used to seeing naked people.
It was a step-by-step process. Yeah.
So that's the first thing we did.
One more thing about the naked thing, right?
Okay.
So, because hell yes, of course, if you ask any German, of course you go to the sauna naked. And again, that is hygienic. It's for hygienic reasons. You're sweating into a textile that absorbs it, and the textile is not made for that purpose, right? So it's just not very hygienic. Also, it's not very comfortable when you're sweating and you have like textile rubbing.
Textile, I mean like a bathing suit.
Yeah, sorry, exactly. I'm
like
so
what
sorry.
Kind of textile?
Yes, I mean a bathing suit, a bikini, a bathing suit, like a shorts, whatever. So it's mainly for hygienic reasons and not because you want to show off your body. Exactly. Yeah.
And I must also say a big disclaimer now that we know Germans that absolutely love the sauna, and we know Germans who absolutely hate the sauna. So don't think that all Germans love the sauna, right? There's exceptions, obviously, to everything.
Absolutely true. I grew up, as you can see, I mean, this is a sauna in the house that I grew up. So obviously I grew up in a very sauna-loving family. And I guess you attract what you like. So also in the circle of friends, I know at least 6, 7 couples that have saunas at home, which I'm actually jumping the gun here to our last point. So I do know this is definitely not the standard. I know that. But we know that, yeah, but that's just the circle that I grew up in. And I'm a sauna lover.
How long do you stay in the sauna?
That depends a little bit. Obviously, every individual should stay however long the body feels good, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That's like, I would say, the common answer. However,
also I must also say, if it's like your first time going to the sauna, just stay for a few minutes, get a feel for it, right? And I would say the more you go to the sauna, the more your body is used to the heat and you can tolerate longer. So don't think that because you're going to the sauna you have to stay there like, I don't know, like 8 minutes, 10 minutes like others do. Do it as long as you feel comfortable. That can be from 2 minutes to 3 if that's enough. It's a little, but you should listen to your body, I would say.
Yeah, okay.
Very important.
But to give you a real answer,
what do you mean a real answer?
Like a real answer, so the average in a...
You mean the German accurate answer. Sorry, go ahead.
The average in a 90-degree Finnish sauna is between 10 and 15 minutes. So you usually, every sauna has like this kind of sand clock here, which you turn like this usually, and then the sand starts running down. And this is, you turn it when you get in, so you have an idea how long you've been in, and they usually indicate 5, 10, and 15 minutes. So I would say usually when the sand reaches the 15-minute mark, that's when you would go out. Usually. I mean, again, it depends on every person. Very important here also as an etiquette.
Yes.
If you go to a public sauna, we're going to talk about later where that can be, there might be the case that you have 1 sand clock, 2, 3, depends. And if they are running, like if it's not empty like you see here in the background right now, if they are running already, then don't touch them.
Yes.
Because if you want to turn them, you will definitely be yelled at by someone else. No, that's my time, don't touch it. So then just, memorize where it was and kind of like turn it again when it's empty.
Yes, I agree. Definitely don't touch a running sand clock in a sauna. Okay, now we talk about a very interesting thing, this is part of my whole learning of German sauna lifestyle, the famous Aufguss.
The Aufguss.
So what is the Aufguss?
So the Aufguss,
is there a German term for that? An English term for that. If you know the English term for Aufguss, please let us know. Because honestly, I don't know. We could have Googled it, but we didn't. So we're honest. We don't know the English term for it.
So an Aufguss is usually happens towards the end, second half. How about that? Second half of your sauna stay. And
of the 15 minutes, let's say.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah. And it's supposed to increase the humidity in the sauna to even sweat more. Heat and humidity. That's the point. Sweat more, let it all out, and it just feels great. So usually what happens is you take a bucket of water. You have like a little spoon, a big spoon, in which you can also put like some like oils for nice sniff. Like one of my favorites is lemongrass or something like that.
Oh, it's very nice.
And then you put it in the oven. Like in this sauna, the oven would be here in the back. Other saunas have you see the oven with the stones somewhere in the front. I've seen modern saunas where you actually like open a little bit here from the sitting bench and you have a little hole there, so it really depends. And you put it in, usually like 1, 2 to 3 spoons, and then you hear already the
yeah, definitely, yeah.
And then you take a little towel and you heat up the air to spread the moisture, the humidity, and the heat everywhere. And you like shake the towel at every person, and it's just a ceremony, and it just feels like.
So I would say for me, Aufguss is kind of like I love it sometimes, but other times it can be very, very, very hot. I don't know if you've ever experienced when you're cold and you get the shivers. Sometimes it can be so hot that you actually also get shivers of how hot it is.
That's kind of like the point.
Well, yeah. But the good thing is that when they do the Aufguss, that's kind of like I would say maybe like a 2-minute ceremony or something. And it's the end of the experience, right? It's not like it's super hot and then I've seen also people stay a little bit longer, but usually when the Aufguss is done, I run out the door. Like, give me fresh air. Which leads to the point of the door.
Exactly.
When you're going into the sauna or out of the sauna, you should definitely close the door fast. We've had situations where we went to the sauna in the past to, like, let's say France, for example, and the French, no offense if you're French, but this is what we have experienced, right? They open the door and they start talking to their partner. Are you coming in? Open. Are you coming out? What are you doing? Oh, can you put the towel there? And the door is completely open.
And all the warmth, the beautiful thoughtful warmth is going on.
So definitely be one of those people that jump into sauna, close the door, and if you are going to exit, do it fast as well.
Yeah. And also it's not it's not frowned upon, because that would be the wrong term, but it's not not liked that you exit the sauna during an Aufguss. So if your body,
true.
if you feel that you are almost at your limit, exit the sauna before the Aufguss starts and not during the Aufguss. That would be also a very nice German etiquette.
Yeah, there you go. And then what do you do when you exit the sauna? Because then you have like all this like warmth, you're sweating, you're red, it's, yeah.
Ideally, if you have the opportunity, you first take a breather somewhere in the fresh air. Like take a minute, go outside, breathe deeply and just calm down a little bit. And then after that, you go and shower cold.
Really cold.
Yeah.
So generally the best advice, the thing that we do, everyone does it differently, right? Is to first do your legs.
First the right leg.
Oh, sorry. Why not first the left
so
leg?
So the rule, it's very, very, very simple. The rule is start as far away from your heart as possible.
Ah,
your heart
look
is
at
on
that.
the left,
Okay, there
you
is
start
a
with your
reason.
right foot. So it's your right foot, leg, left foot, leg, right arm, left arm.
See, I'm still learning.
Left arm. And then it's a mix of first face and chest and back, whatever. But it's furthest away from the heart.
Oh, that's interesting, you see? Oh, there you go. I did not know that either. Okay, today when we do the sauna, that's how I'm going to do it. Okay, what else we have here? Oh yeah, this is also part of the etiquette, is that it's also not liked. I mean, no one's going to... Sometimes someone might yell at you, right? But if you start talking and chit-chatting in the sauna...
no one will yell. You just gotta like a... Shh.
Yeah, that's Germans telling you to shut up, pretty much, yeah.
Ruhe jetzt.
Yeah. Also. So what we mean is that generally speaking, saunas in Germany are like a quiet place for you to relax and just be quiet, unless it's explicitly instructed in the sauna that it's a talking sauna.
Exactly.
There's also talking saunas where you're able to have a conversation and talk and discuss things. However, generally speaking, that's not the case.
Yes.
Yeah. Unless I would say if you go with the family, it also depends on the family, but your family talks in
We're
the sauna.
going into detail about the places.
Yeah. Okay. And then there's different etiquettes. But in a public sauna, usually it's a quiet sauna, unless it says otherwise.
Yes.
And then the next question is like, how many rounds do you do of the sauna?
Depends a little bit again on your intention and the type of sauna you're in. So in a sauna like this, we would usually go a maximum of 3 times.
Yeah, I would agree.
1 to 3 times.
And just to clarify, a round is actually everything, right? Like you stay your 15 minutes. Aufguss maybe every time.
Maybe, yeah.
And you cold shower every time.
And in between you should rest maybe like half an hour. Like, so don't go like, do the whole like sauna, shower and go in again.
No, yeah. That's true.
You need to give your body some rest, right? Yeah. So usually like at home when we do it, it's in an evening. Maybe in between we play cards or in between we watch a movie or read a book. I mean, that really depends.
Depends,
right?
Yeah. Okay, so that's kind of like the German etiquette in saunas. I don't know if we forgot something, but if we did, please let us know in the comments below. And if you're liking this video so far, please hit that like button. And if you have not subscribed yet, then make sure to hit that subscribe button. That really helps this channel out to get the word out on Simple Germany. And not only German saunas, but also Simple Germany. Okay, so now to the big question. Where do you go to the sauna and with whom? Like, do I go with everyone? All my coworkers, for example? Or like with my boss?
Exactly. I think we've gotten the question once, like, is it okay to ask my coworker, my colleague to go to the sauna with me? And we're like, that depends deeply on a lot of things. So let's start from the top.
Yes.
We've already teased little things. Actually, let's start from the back for what we've written down.
Okay.
The private sauna.
Yes.
The one that we are sitting in, that is, in this case, in the basement. It's usually in the basement of houses, really, yes. Also, yeah. There needs to be space, obviously. So that is, I would say, not common, but you can find that in some German houses.
Yeah.
Definitely. Let us know if you have one or your experiences, please. Yeah, because just because I grew up this way doesn't mean that everyone did.
Yeah, as we know, like we mentioned, right, we have friends who love the sauna and friends who don't go to the sauna at all.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you definitely, and obviously to be invited to a German sauna in a home, you have to be friends with Germans, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Or with people that have the sauna at home, which is not the majority, I would argue. And so there you go with whoever you're with, really there, right? Yeah, and just be aware, people will be naked. Yes.
Yeah. But also there, it obviously should be semi-good friends in that scenario, but just because you go to a sauna with a friend doesn't mean that otherwise you run around naked in the house all the time, right? It's just you go to a sauna, it's not awkward, you're just all enjoying the relaxation, and afterwards you put on your clothes again.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Simple as that. Okay, yeah, that's a very simplified version. The gyms is the next point that we have.
Yeah.
And the gyms, so I have experiences also when I first joined the gym. I joined it and I went 3 months when I first got here. Yay!
From then you
1 year contract, yeah. And there I never went to the sauna actually because I was very scared of going to the sauna.
You weren't comfortable.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there, and some gyms depends. They have a mixed sauna for men and women. Some have sauna just for women and men. There's a division.
Yes.
It really depends. But there, after working out, a lot of people go to the sauna. Actually, we have a friend, and the only reason he goes to the gym is to go to the sauna.
No comment.
He doesn't say I go to the, well, he says I go to the gym, but when you ask him what kind of workouts do you do, he's like,
sweating.
I go to the sauna. So gym, and there, if you have a gym buddy, well, then most likely you're going to go with that person to the sauna as well, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Then we have here public pools is another place where the saunas is a big thing.
Exactly. Like in Düsseldorf, for example, we have the Münstertherme that also is there. For example, if you say I'm going to the Münstertherme, I would always ask, do you go swimming or do you go to the sauna? Because there I know that it's famous also for its sauna. And I think they have more than one.
Okay.
Public pools could definitely be a place to go if you're looking for one.
Yeah.
And then comes my absolute favorite. Is it your favorite too?
Yes, it is my favorite.
It has become her favorite too. I did a good job.
And it's the Sauna Landschaft.
Sauna Landschaft, also often referred to as Therme.
And that's the term in German, right?
Exactly.
The Sauna Landschaft.
Like
so it's
Therme is a thermal bath. However, in the German way we use it, when you say Therme, it can mean bath and swimming pool, but it can also mean sauna, and not just one, but like several. So let's
like a whole like kind of circuit and everything.
Let's go into a little more detail, right? So just 2 sentences to that.
Okay.
So
because I'm pretty sure Ivan can ramble for like hours.
Yeah.
Sauna. Yeah. Okay.
2 sentences. So there are these big sauna Landschaften, thermal whatever health centers all over Germany. There's the big one like Therme Erding by Munich. I know Berlin has one, although I don't know the name.
Probably.
And in our area there is 2 bigger ones, I would say. There is relative newly in Düsseldorf Vibali, which is okay. And there
2 sentences you said.
And then there is the absolute favorite, the Mediterrana, where I think you can find 18 different saunas.
Wow.
And what I wanted to say to also refer to our previous talking points, they have all kinds of different saunas. So there, in such a sauna Landschaft, you will not only find the 90-degree Finnish sauna. You will find very saunas with low heat, where you stay half an hour. You find talking saunas, you find meditation saunas, and there usually the reason why we go, is also for the ceremonies. So there, the Aufguss is not just a traditional Aufguss as I described it, but they have it like with ceremony, with sniffs, with like music, with like cream, with peeling, with anything and everything. So it's really like when we go, we don't just go for an hour, we go for the full day, and it's like one day on vacation, and you just have like this whole body, yummy deliciousness of day.
I'm glad you said 2 sentences for it. Okay, yeah. So that's the Sauna Landschaft. It's quite an experience. If you have the opportunity to go and you're comfortable being around naked people, it's fun. It's really fun. And obviously you're just naked in the sauna.
Yes.
Usually you take a bathrobe that you walk with the bathrobe everywhere you go. And it's just when you go into the sauna that you.
I was just gonna say, and it's not like you just walk around naked.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So how did I overcome my fear? Well, what I did is that we went to one of these Sauna Landschafts, where I obviously, like I mentioned already, took off my glasses, went into the saunas. There's like 18 saunas there to practice. It took some time. It took some training, I would say, like maybe 3 or 4 times. And after that, then I was able to join my in-laws in this beautiful sauna that we have here. And now we do it quite often whenever we are here visiting your parents.
And I would say now you've also reached a point where the relaxation and enjoyment of going to the sauna actually takes priority, and you don't care what you see anymore, right?
I agree. Because Germans that go to the sauna usually say this: everyone has a body. We're all just people.
Exactly.
Which it totally makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But as a Latina, one needs to train a little bit. This video is part of a series of our winter in Germany. So make sure to check out the video of how to survive winter in Germany if you are here for winter, which is quite an adventure. And we'll hope to see you next time.
Cheers!